Hey everybody, I'm Michelle Carre.
And I'm Matt Carre.
And what are you, a news anchor?
Oh, I don't think so.
This is Riding in Cars with Cars.
With the Carre Group.
Of Redline Real Estate.
Redline Real Estate.
Anyways, we do this show so that you can get to know the people in your community. And we focus on different business owners right here in good old Airdrie.
We do.
So today, we're going to pick up Adam from Bocc Home Inspections. Now, home inspections are a big part of our lives in the real estate business.
Of course.
But they are for more than just when you buy or sell a house. So I'm hoping Adam can shed some light on that.
Absolutely.
For people. And then we can learn more about him, because I only ever see him climbing ladders and fitting into attic hatches and that kind of stuff.
Well, and he's not really happy with me right now because on Wednesday he's got to be climbing under a trailer. So not his first choice, but part of what he's got to do.
That's cold and dirty.
Well, we'd like to welcome Adam into the car.
Thank you for welcoming me to the car with the cars.
You're here. Adam, if you haven't watched the program before, or if you have watched the program before, you'll know I'm the one that comes with the hard-hitting questions, and I'm going to start right now.
Awesome. Let's do it.
How do you pronounce your last name? And spell it for us, too. This is a spelling bee.
Okay. The spelling is Boccinfuso.
USO.
The pronunciation is Boccinfuso. And we made the mistake of making it all capitals, so everyone thought it was a acronym.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should make something up
We
just
did.
for fun.
We did.
Oh, what is it?
Because our company cares.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so great. So you obviously do home inspections, and that is where Matt and I know you from. But what are other times when someone might do a home inspection?
We get called lots for, someone thinks they have mold. Sometimes we go in and do mold inspections, see if we can find the source of it, or this, at least if there's water or something.
Okay.
Moisture intrusion inspections. Sometimes we get calls because people have random moisture stains on their ceiling and they don't know where it's coming from, or they just want me to check their house with a thermal cam. So we do lots of mini inspections.
Okay.
To sellers inspections, buyers inspections. So
Are you a certified mold expert?
yes.
You are certified. So what does that mean?
Well, that means that we can test for mold, because when you come across mold, you technically can't call it mold without a sample being taken to the lab and then having it tested and proven.
Okay.
It has to be called apparent mold growth. So you have to be very careful with that word, because it can break a deal, scare a lot of people, and there's just a lot of misunderstanding and misconception when it comes to mold and what amounts acceptable, what amounts not, because Alberta Health has their numbers on everything for every different spore of mold. So,
are there different kinds of mold, or is it just different amounts, or both?
they're both different kinds, different amounts. Some will have different toxic effects on people than others. Some won't. It's all over the place when it comes to mold.
Oh, so that's great that so people can know that if they have any concerns, they can contact you and you can give them a report and at least let them know what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Adam, how long have you been doing home inspections, and what got you interested in doing it in the first place?
Yeah, so we're in our third year now of business and loving it. What got us into it is actually a pretty good story. It was through us buying a house. We had put an offer on a previous house up in Sagewood and had a home inspection done, and we didn't really know what to expect as first-time home buyers. Some things stood out. My wife would ask a question and he would tell her to stop interrupting him.
Yikes.
So, yeah. We ended up purchasing a next house, and that home inspector was great, and he was very informative and answered all our questions, and he really set the bar for when I got into home inspections as what we wanted to provide for our clients, as far as education and maintenance and friendliness, and just being someone that they can feel comfortable asking all the questions that they have, whether they feel they're dumb or not. For us, really, the only dumb question that I see is the one that you didn't ask, the one that you didn't take the time to feel was worthwhile asking and get the proper answer for, because it's very important and very crucial, as a home has many items and many things that need attention all the time.
Absolutely.
Adam, when we were emailing back and forth with questions to get to know you better, one of the things you mentioned is that you love a good homemade burger.
Yes.
I noticed that
Love
too.
that.
This is
Yeah.
Matt's favorite topic.
Yes.
What's your process when you make your own burgers?
When I cook them at home, whether they're the handmade or the store-bought burgers, I cook them low and slow. So the heat real low, and I really only do one flip,
Okay.
but it's low and slow, and just I sauce them while they're on there and spice them while they're on the barbecue, both sides.
Yeah.
And then inside come in, and then all the fixings, pickles, and all the toppings that make a burger a burger.
Yeah.
Adam, you came to Airdrie 3 years ago with your family. Tell
Yep.
us a bit about your family and what brought you guys to Airdrie.
Just what we saw in Airdrie and the feel that we got in Airdrie was what we were hoping for a young family.
Mm-hmm.
It felt really community orientated. You know, lots of great parks, walking paths. The more time we spent in Airdrie, the more we fell in love with it, and felt it was a great place to raise our children. And then now running our family business, like, we couldn't be more happy.
Awesome. Adam, what do you like best about doing business in Airdrie?
Just getting to know the town and staying, like, we really are appreciative of everything that Airdrie's given back to us so far as our business goes, and you know, we'll never forget where our roots came from, and I just like to just continue to build here and just to be that, I guess, go-to company for Airdrie.
Nice. What's the wildest, craziest, strangest thing you've seen in a home inspection?
Or done for a home inspection.
We're done for a home inspection.
Yeah, I'm picturing you squeezing into small spaces, and then I'm picturing you seeing some really weird stuff in those small spaces.
Probably the strangest things I've come across. You know, I've opened wine cellars and stuff and flicked on the light, and there's like mannequin heads staring at me. Or
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that would hate
I
that.
do not like mannequins.
yeah,
Do you not like
they were just the heads with the crazy hair. And
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
That would even creep me out.
I've gone to test the electrical sockets, and it's fallen out of the wall, and then there's a string connected to it, no wire, and you pull it up, and there's a bag tied to it. So secret hiding spots
Oh.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as spaces go, I mean, I love those attic hatches that are in the closets with the shelving there, and I have like this much room to squeeze in and check the attic.
Nice.
It's always a fun time.
How about do you enjoy crawling under trailers and checking underneath there?
So much all the
so
time.
much,
Oh,
yeah. I figure that was your favorite.
That's a good time. Yeah.
That's your favorite. Well,
Especially when it's cold and wet out, hey?
Yeah.
The best!
The best.
I always feel really bad for the home inspectors, or even sometimes the buyers, and some of those shows in the South when they're buying the foreclosures,
Oh yeah.
and in Texas and Louisiana, and they're climbing under and what they're gonna find.
There's
Yeah.
too many creepy
At least here
crawlies.
in Alberta, we know we're not gonna.
Nothing's
be
alive.
finding-
It's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
dead right now.
Right now it's all dead. Yeah.
Yeah. And that Redneck Ridge.
Yeah.
So, we asked you about your favorite song. You said this song is one that's constantly playing for you right now.
Yeah.
What do you love about this song?
What I love about this song is it's just makes me think about sitting on an acreage or a tractor drinking a beer and relaxing, enjoying, you know, something I've worked hard for. It's kind of like a dream building song for me.
Oh,
It
nice.
just talks about everything's paid for and having like side by sides and 4-wheel drives and all that, and always something hooked up to his hitch.
Yeah, love
Nice.
that. I was listening to it earlier.
Hell of a view from my back porch.
You gotta do the white man.
I own everything inside
Is that the white man?
Yeah, redneck rich.
Adam, when I'm doing home inspections with clients, one thing I always tell them to do is follow around the inspector, listen to what he's saying, because a lot of times what you're doing is giving them preventative maintenance ideas.
Yep.
And my belief is that if they listen and do the things that you tell them, the home inspection will pay for itself over time.
You bet it will. Yeah, there's lots of things to learn in a home inspection as far as general maintenance goes, routine stuff to check on. And that's why we fill our report with a bunch of auto comments that are just standard, that are these tips for, you know, as far as how to properly winterize your exterior water lines. changing your furnace filter regularly, getting your furnace and ducts cleaned, having these maintenance things done, because the last few inspections that I've done, I've come across things that, probably could have ended up in a fire or something down the road.
Yeah.
As simple as someone storing their maintenance book for the furnace in between the flue and the furnace itself.
Yeah.
When I pulled it out, it was actually black and burnt.
Adam, you are a concrete guy, foundational waterproofing. That is your background.
Yeah, that's my specialty.
You've brought on a Red Seal carpenter.
You bet.
You're looking to bring on an electrician.
Yep.
And now you are looking to...
Well, we'd like to eventually have a guy that comes from HVAC and a guy that comes from plumbing. So that way we can have just all areas, major areas of the home covered. And, if we're doing inspections and we have some questions, we can contact within one another and have all questions answered right there at the time of the inspection. And that way there's no waiting around for the clients.
Yeah, that's
They're
brilliant.
That's awesome.
I think that's a great
Experts
way
on the
to...
team.
Yeah.
A fantastic way to grow your team for sure.
Yeah.
Adam, how do people get in touch with you if they want to book a home inspection?
Best way is either through my cell phone, which is 403-585-6279, or they can shoot me an email at adam@boccinspections.com. Or actually what we just introduced, you can go on our website, www.boccinspections.com, scroll down to the bottom, and you can literally book your own appointment right from there.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Nice
Awesome.
and easy.
Yeah, super easy. It sucks that we don't have a good last name to do something with. So then we got this idea. We're going to get a really big cardboard box.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a door on it, nice, and have chairs in it.
Yeah.
So we can do interviews in our box. In
Oh.
the box with the box.
In box with a box.
I love that.
Yeah.
Isn't that... Every country singer's named George, right?
Yeah.
George Strait, George Jones. I guess Garth.
Garth.
Matt, get control.
I'm going to look this way now.
Boom.